scandal that happened at your school. After months of fighting my friends and I finally convinced the school to let anyone, regardless of gender or who they were dating, run for prom court. It felt like a win for change because everyone in our town was so hell-bent on tradition. Then after lunch, the intercom blared and I heard the principal's tense voice telling all seniors to report to the gym immediately. For a second, no one moved, and we grabbed our stuff and shuffled over. Claire whispered that if they canceled prom, she'd riot, but no one really laughed. We packed into the gym and they still wouldn't tell us what was going on. The principal came in with a police detective and everything went silent. She looked shaken. Then she said prom was canceled because of a credible threat. They'd received an anonymous message targeting a group of students threatening to end our lives at the dance and take us in the middle of the night and have their way with us. It felt like the air left my lungs. The principal told us we couldn't leave and we had to hand over our phones. Panic spread quickly and some students even cried. I could feel the blame from everyone around me. It felt like they blamed me and my friends for pushing the new prom court rule. We were stuck in the gym for hours while the cops questioned people and checked cameras. They kept telling us to stay calm, but it only made things worse. Rumors swirled almost instantly. Some said it was the old football kids, others said it was a teacher. Eventually a cop came in with a list of names. My name was on it. They led us to a smaller room and everyone there had helped change the prom court rules. The detective said we were mentioned in the threat and asked if we'd noticed anything strange. I thought of the vague online threats and the nasty DMs telling me they'd make me pay for pushing the changes. I realized we weren't just being targeted for what we did, we were being targeted for who we were. The detective questioned us one by one. My mom showed up and when she hugged me I almost couldn't breathe from how tight she held me. Some parents were furious, others were embarrassed. Everyone kept asking how things had gotten this far. When they let us out, we just sat in the hallway numb. That night the principal sent an update. The cops traced everything back to Tyler, the student body president. He'd always acted nice to my face, but behind my back made jokes about the woke prom court. Tyler got suspended and his dad claimed to not know any of this was happening. The next week was total chaos. People argued in the halls. Parents demanded action and for a while it felt like nothing would change. But then a few teachers spoke up for us and some kids who used to mock us apologized. At the next assembly I stood up and said, silence protects power, but truth protects each other. If we want a school that's safe for everyone, we can't pretend none of this happened. A few days later I found a sticky note in my locker that said, thank you for speaking up. It wasn't signed, but for the first time all year I believed someone meant it.